Yeah. Cadence through the ceiling, it's the vibe you give and running through my heart. Music drives my feelings.
Hey everybody, what's going down? It's your girl Jay Renee. You know I always got something to say in today. Oh my gosh! Y'all can already tell it's hot. So you know that's why my glass is fogging up, because I got two of the hottest artists in the building. Y'all give it up for Blaze and Black.
Yeah, Rick Blaze got it
Yo,
hot in the
yo,
city right now. God dang.
yo. What's going on, good people? How's everybody?
Y'all gotta tell me how long, matter of fact, how long has it been since our last interview? It's been some years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
How
that
long?
was that was the second
Tell,
part of COVID.
tell me what have y'all been doing? I know y'all been pushing out music. Y'all been on TV. I seen y'all on Fox. Man, y'all been doing the damn thing. Okay, go ahead and tell us what y'all been doing.
Yeah, we just trying to put a little paint where it ain't. We been on our thing. We just have a new project that we're just promoting that people and keeping it funky for the city.
Yes, sir.
You got to tell me about the new project you all have been working on, and how long has this been in the making?
The new project is called NAHIMSAYIN, which is a colloquial term that we all use every single day. And so the baseline for this album started during COVID, but it took a lot of different angles and a lot of different steps that changed here and there. And then so you finally got in 2025 the final product of what started during the COVID season.
Y'all know Rick is a perfectionist, so he had to make sure everything was right, the bells and whistles. What I'm saying, do it. He got to get his king side, man. So we wait for Blaze to get his king side. But oh, are they out on this album?
Yeah, yeah. And it's actually, and I guess some of the part from 2020 to 2025 is a 5 year gap, but some of that's not stated was this album started as something different in the beginning. And then, to Bishop's point, I shelved it and I kind of went a different direction. And now I went to the direction that you see now before us, the final product, which is, what I'm saying.
Now, do you think that not really necessarily switching up the sound, but showing you all's growth within your sound? Do you think you made the right initial decision to shelf it, because you're like, I know that what we have coming up next is going to be bigger and it's going to blow everybody's socks off in a sense? Or were you like, let's just see how the world is going to change during this pandemic?
No, it was more like the energy shift. So we was working on a particular type of project, and it was more R&B. And then but while we're doing that, I continue to make music, and every day, creatives notice when you go into the studio, you don't know what's gonna come out, and so a different type of energy, a different type of sound, kind of starts coming out. Before you know, you got one song like that, two songs like that, three songs like that, and it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? And so I'm very very I listen to the spirit and the energy, right? So I'm like, yo, B, I think we might need to pivot a little bit. And so he was down with it, and so this is what we have.
Black, did you want to chime? You want to chime in on that, or are you chilling?
I mean, that ain't what he said. He was kind of like, "Skirt, this is where we going." I was like, all right. I was like, crossover. I was like, all right, man. It's like following Allen Iverson on the court, man. You just go get the rebound, man. Go get it off the rim. Because, like I say, I never know what type of music. Anytime he tries to sell me on a project, I'm just like, all right, we'll see. Because like I say, he'll go through um the creative changes. And if it's leaning more towards this side, he's gonna go with that. And I mean, I'm cool because long as it's we're putting out quality music, like I'm good. I ain't what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily sold on one project because this ain't the first project. We just started over like 5 times. So so look, I'm just like, hey man, when he said, hey, we got a date for it, I was like, whew, cool.
You were like, huh, finally.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
we have been
gosh.
walking around saying, know what I'm saying, like consciously saying, know what I'm saying, for a long time. And people was like, when is the new album coming out? When is the new album coming out? So I'm just like, all right.
Now I do want to touch on Blaze. You're talking about energy shifts and bringing it back to how you all were, because I don't know if y'all been catching up on it, because I know y'all be in the studio like literally every day. But Clips is back. You have Malice and you have Pusha T. They're coming back together, and Malice, he left. He found his faith and he redirected himself back. He said it brought him back to bring out that legendary hip hop. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, it's interesting. First of all, we are both big Clips fans. Um, so from Lord willing all the way until now, and so the new album is really good. Uh, Interesting. We uh, when they announced the album and the kind of like the rollout and how they're going about it, there's a lot of similarities between what they're doing right now and what we're doing right now. And so really down to the cover art. So they have like Carl that did their cover art, which is a very popular artist. We had Ricardo Cavallo did our cover art, which is also a very popular artist in his own right as well. And so it's just interesting. I'm glad to see it. Like I'm glad to see it. And I want to send a challenge out to everyone who's listening that when you hear the Cliff album, listen to it all the way through. And I challenge you to listen to this Blazing Black album and let's have a little fun. Let's do some comparison. I would love to do a little comparison, talk about their duo versus this duo, and let's just have some fun with it.
Well, first of all, we can do what they can do. They can't do what we can do. You know what I'm saying? They can't. They not gonna have a pinky swear. They're not gonna have a Jesus piece like that. They're not gonna have them songs. Now it's cute. I love it. I'm glad they back together. We never separated. I'm glad. I'm happy for them, man. It's cute. I love the competition because we needed that, and we needed to start talking about duos, back in music because, like, even in Houston, like me and Rick Blaze, we're like the most successful duo. You know what I'm saying? In one of the biggest cities. So I mean, at any time somebody could have came and challenged our crown at any time. But I mean, we've been doing this 10 plus years, so for us, like we love it. We want this. This is the competitive nature that we want. Because like I say, that body of work that they put together, knowing the resources that they had and things like that, like for us to put out the project that we have, it says a lot about us. It's like, okay, they really care about the craft. I only had one problem with something that Pusha T said when he was like, "Oh, nobody can make this kind of music. Nobody makes this kind of music anymore." You gotta look around, bro. Like I know them people that you were around and the people that you were listening to before. Yeah, but it's other people out here, man, that can put out quality music and things like that. Because I mean, we feel can't nobody do what we do. So yeah, that's cool. Talk that talk, but we'll put it side by side and do the tail of the tape. That's fine.
How have you all remained so strong throughout the years? Because, like you said, you all never broke up, and there's several hip hop duos or trios that have broken up. They came back together, or they just completely just disappeared.
Man, break up for what? One of my main purposes in life, and I was told and given this prophecy long time ago. Your brother has to be looked at as one of the greatest producers that either ever lived out of the city, out of Texas. So when I rap and I do stuff, it is a tutorial. It is a tutorial, not just to my skills and my lyrical prowess. It's a tutorial to the music that Rick Blaze makes and he, produces because he really gives like nobody else is, they depended on the machine. Like not only is he using what everybody else uses, he's also thinking outside the box. He's also, we've been with that live element and the live instruments and things like that. Like he cares about the music, and he's one of those people that you can say, "Oh, I like Timberland. Oh, I like Quincy Jones. Oh, I like Rod Temperton. Oh, I like Timberland, I mean Pharrell," and then you can hear it in the music. Not, oh, I like these people, and the music sounds nothing like it at all. So, him caring about the music, the brotherhood, like it's just, this is a purpose, and God don't give everybody these skills. God don't give everybody this drive. God don't give everybody like the same. We get the same 24 hours, but that same you gotta have a dog inside you. So, for me, like I say, one of my purposes is, man, I don't, we gotta make this work. We gotta live this out. We can't think about the what if. We gotta take this all the way there. We in the car now. We in the car. Ain't no letting them out the car. Ain't no ain't no ain't no letting nobody out the car.
Keep
We
it,
going
keep it
all the
going
way
right.
to the burger spot. We going all the way to the burger spot. We going all the way. Now,
Y'all
Tracer,
locked on,
no getting out the
y'all
car.
locked on and everything. Yeah, and to piggyback off of what he said, just to be honest with you, the person, the man, the flesh, Ricky, I quit music long years ago. I quit music years ago. So this has been, I'm on God's autopilot at this point. I'm on God's time, and so I, the man, the person, I've been quit doing this music stuff a long time ago. So this not even, this beyond just me at this point.
What was it? Matter of fact, I'll ask this. Describe to me you all sound as well as y'all's lyricism because it is unlike we've heard in the city and it's so unique.
Ooh, that's
But at
you,
the
Rick. That's you. What you say yesterday? That's you.
Hey, we get this question a lot, and I thought about what's the best way to describe our sound, and so the best way to describe our sound is a hood luxury chic. That's our sound. It's hood, it's luxury, and it's chic. Um, and so I know that might sell out stuff, but don't say that's specific, right? So for people like comparison. So if you want to do a comparison, I'm not the biggest fan of comparisons, but I understand people need to put stuff in a box. Uh, Imagine Outkast if they was from Texas. Will probably be the best way to describe it. You have Bishop doing all the rapping, right? So he's taking care of all the big boy components, all the rapping, and I'm doing some rapping as well as some melodic components. So I'm taking care of the Andre 3K side of it. Again, I'm just rolling with the comparison. We are our own people, and you can hear the sound is this own thing, but it's just and it has a Texas gloss on it on top. So we put like a Texas glaze on top of it because we don't sound like we're from. If you listen to our music, it doesn't sound like some Houston music or some Texas music. We have our own sound. We do our own thing. So we want to make a conscientious effort to be ourselves. Well, let's put a little Texas glaze on top of that. Put a little Shipley donut glaze on top of that thing so that people can understand. Oh, well, these guys are from Texas, although their music sounds different.
Black, describe to me your lyricism and your structure within that because I mean Blaze is right. You all don't sound like you all from Texas unless you know y'all. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about your lyricism.
Man, I've been doing this a long time, but it's so fun because I never know what Rick is gonna send. Like when I get that email, I never know what kind of music is gonna be. It's never just the same sounds and things like that. Now I know by the size of the file of the email, like, hey, if he go really want me to rap on the song. And so I kind of take myself, like he said earlier, like I make it not about me because I used to be a wordy wordsmith. And I used to just write on a page and I would rap until I would finish all of those words. And Rick was like, yeah, we ain't doing it. So now I listen to his production backwards. I try to get a feel of, where he ended to where he start, and then that's kind of how I do my what I'm saying, my verbal execution of whatever I'm feeling. Um, and like I say, because I'm sometimes the only one rapping on the song, I gotta have the best rapping verse. I got to. So I take it very seriously. Like when I get on the track, hey, um, you don't need to sound the same all the time. Like we know what area you come from, we know what you listen to, but you gotta keep entertaining the people while you doing what you're doing. You gotta talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk that talk. So I talk that talk. It's, yeah.
Talk to me about, why name the album? Know what I'm saying? Like I know Houston, we say it frequently, but why name it? Know what I'm saying?
Because I wanted to touch the community. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those colloquial terms that in the community, in the hood, we started this speaking like this, and now it travels everywhere, right? And so it's like one of those terms. It's a person, place, or a thing. It can be a noun, an adverb, an adjective, a conjunction. It can be all of those things, right? So I wanted our community to reflect something that was all of those things. Whether you're the person in the hood who sold it, whether you're the person in the hood who smoked it, who his life got out the hood. Like it's all encompassing. So I wanted a word or a title that was all encompassing, and and that's Texas like a mug. So what's more all encompassing than Texas? In? Know what I'm saying?
Look, I got a simple answer for you. We put it one time, we put it on the merch, and because of the reaction that I was getting with people trying
That's
to
true.
read it, I'm
That's true.
like, and then once they got it, they was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So now people see me whether I have a know what I'm saying shirt on or not. They're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just became, a thing. And like I say, once the music started really, 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 really shaping up, it made sense. It made sense. Now we had the album cover way before we had the first five tracks. So it was really like, wow. And I didn't notice like in the artwork, it has a lot of things that represent our childhood. So, Rick was paying attention to what I said and what I'm saying, like where my parents live and stuff like that. And he was just like, okay, okay. And I was just like, why is he asking me these questions? And then when I look at the album cover, I'm like, wow. So, it's so much representation like of our journey, like from before we were doing music, to where we're at, what I'm saying now at the current state. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. So
You better say it one more again. One more again.
the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
Now you got to tell me, man, what was it like to have that type of notoriety from, let's just say, Fox 26? What was that? Because in Houston, everybody watched Fox. Everybody watched Fox. So from that notoriety, you got to tell me, what was that emotion like?
And that was our second time being on the show.
In a year.
Yeah. So I guess people see stuff when they see stuff, but we had been on there before. But it's listen, it's all love, it's all family, man. If you come into the fold of Blazing Black, man, it's gonna be all love. And so when we go in there, they was happy to see us. We was happy to see them. They was happy to have us on, and it was just a really good time. It's a really good family atmosphere there. We really cool with all the people there, from the directors to the people behind the cameras to everybody. So Fox 26 is a lot of love, man, and we've got to meet some really cool people there. And it's always exciting to talk about your art. It's always exciting to talk about what you got going on, and it's always exciting to put it in folks' face.
Rick has the best PR training. I swear he does. Um, I'm going to give you the non-PR training, right? So we're one of the only few artists, especially indie, in the city to get a whole page write-up in the Chronicle. Not featured in albums to come out in 2025. I'm saying a whole, like if it was still in print, we'd have a whole page in the Chronicle. That don't happen. Fox 26 twice in 1 year, like, and then this promo run that we're on, like it's from the different podcasts. Of course, your podcast, which is worldwide. Um, like just everything that we're doing, like this rollout, and then the visuals that are coming, and then we taking these listening parties on the road.
Yeah.
You know, we showing up in people's face like we're defending the championship. We defending the crown like every day, every night. You know, we ain't hiding. We ain't. Oh yeah, man, I'm dropping this and that. No, y'all gotta see. Y'all gotta see us until we decide to put out another project. Y'all gotta see us because you're not doing more shows than us. Like, you just not. Like, you gonna have to work. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to work.
Talk to me about actually putting that work behind it because we don't see a lot of artists doing that, whether it's local, regional, or even worldwide, doing that. They don't put that grit behind there anymore. And I honestly don't know why, but talk to me about actually doing that, actually fulfilling your purpose as artists, entertainers for the people.
I say that this time that we're in is the best artist. I mean, the best time for artists ever. Is also the most work the artist has had to put in ever too. Right, the marketing and the grinding and the behind the scenes stuff. That I don't know if I can cuss on here. That sugar on ice tea ain't easy. You see what I'm saying? That's not easy. That's a whole thing by itself. And you gotta understand what Bishop and I do on a daily basis. We're competing against people who have teams of 10, teams of 12, teams of 20 to get their stuff out to the masses. So it's he and I against everybody. You know what I mean? Is the way we look at it. But we understand that the work has to be done. The movement has to get moving. And can't nobody go if you're not willing to go as hard for your own stuff, you can't expect nobody else to go as hard for you. So we know we're putting that out there, putting that good energy out there. And then when we really do our thing and really put our best foot forward and put out there our A&R, which is the good Lord, he takes it where it needs to go anyway. So all we got to do is do our part, and our A&R are gonna do their part.
I want to get into how you all come together for the intricate art for your album covers. Like
You want me to tell you? I'm gonna tell you. Rick
tell me.
Blaze,
I know you're
Rick
gonna
Blaze,
tell me.
Rick Blaze usually draws a sketch. He is like the creative director behind like the art direction. He is all Ricardo had to do was be himself. Rick made it plain for him to, what I'm saying, do what he do because he just sketched out a performance thing last night. It's like, oh, I'm gonna send you this, and he just sketches it out, and it looks like this fabulous stuff. And I'm talking about, is this a sketch or is this the actual, drawing of what we already did? Because it looks so in the future or as it is happening now. So, like I say, that creative direction for like the merge, for the sound, and I know people be like, well, damn, Black, what do you do? But we since we talking about the creative direction, yeah, that's Rick Blaze with that.
And I gotta give Bishop credit because he allows me to just kind of go freely with that. You know what I mean? And I run it by him. Sometimes I don't run it by him until I'm done. I'm like, yo, what you think? And then so now he has an opinion and he can give it, and he has some he's not rocking with or is rocking with. But we've been locked in for so long that it's not really many times where I'm drastically far off from what he likes and vice versa.
And sometimes, like I say, you have to trust when you know the person, you trust them. And then not only that, he is not going to give me something that he is either not going to go all the way for or he don't have a future plan. So if I'm fighting with him about this color and that color and stuff like that, and I hadn't even seen like the whole vision, then it's just like, all right. So it's just like watching a baby grow. It's just like, all right, cool. I hope it has this hair. I hope it has my eyes. I hope it has this and that. And it's just like when it comes out, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is like if I would have said anything or had any kind of other opinion against, we wouldn't have this great album cover. So that's why you gotta learn how to shut up. I learned how to let Rick do Rick because his percentage from the field is crazy. Like what am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you good. I got you.
I want you all to dive into the importance of having, even if it's a team of, you yourselves, what's it like to having that communication of, okay, bro, I'm gonna do this. All right, bro, I'm gonna do that, and actually working together, having that balance. in the team?
Well,
That team balance is very important. It's needed. Open communication and it's needed, but like I say, it's one of those things that we've been around each other for so long to where it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch this develop. I'm gonna watch this develop. Like I want to see where this goes. I'm actually interested, outside of being in the group, I'm actually interested in seeing where this goes. You know.
I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't even listening to the question. I was working on some. Somebody got my attention real quick. What was the question again?
It was about working together as a team and having that open communication, saying, "All right, bro, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that," and actually working together to have that balance as a team.
We've already kind of and, and
Wait, hold on, you're breaking up. You're
about
breaking up.
That boy in the Matrix.
what
Oh
we
man, he done
don't
went to the Matrix. Oh my
That boy
God.
in the
have our own
Matrix.
jobs to do, and of course we can also
Wait, hold up. Hold up,
Hold,
Blaze. You
hold.
went to the Matrix,
next
dog. You went
as
to the Matrix.
needed.
Oh man.
But
Oh man, he done Andre 3000 himself to the Matrix.
That
Oh my
boy,
goodness.
you can't hear me?
yeah, we can hear you, but
He can hear
geez,
you. It just glitched on us. I
you
don't
sound
know.
like you sound like a mumble rapper.
Oh,
What, what about
no.
You still in there?
still sound bad?
Okay, now you
Oh,
sound
there
good.
you go. There you go. Okay, go ahead. Re-answer the question.
We're good now.
Yeah,
We
you good.
good.
You good.
I'm good now.
You
Okay.
good. You good.
I've done nothing different. Anyway, now we have our own things that we do that we take care of. And again, we've been working with each other for so long that the conversation's kind of already there. You know what I mean? I probably talk to Bishop about something related to our business every single day. So the communication is consistent, and everybody is cool and know their job and their workflow. So we good on that.
I want to ask this question. What is next for Blaze? What's next for Black? And what's next for Blaze and Black?
That's a good question. For me personally, different types of fine art, on the acting side, the film side.
Wait, hold up,
So,
hold up. You glitched out again. You
you can
glitched
be
again.
looking for some of that coming up soon as far as me personally.
Wait, hold up. You glitched out again. You glitched out again. Hold up. Okay,
What about now?
Yeah,
you good. All right, you good. Just don't move. Don't
Let
sneeze.
me.
Don't.
What
yeah.
I
about?
mean,
Don't
you
What
tilt
gotta
about
to
now?
breathe.
don't tilt to the other side.
Just
You good?
don't
Don't
breathe
breathe.
too hard. Go ahead.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try not to breathe. But I'm also dabbling into some new sounds. So I'm getting more into the house music sound, things like that. So you're gonna be hearing some new stuff, new sounds as far as me first.
Was that the new sound?
So
Yeah, because literally,
that's
as soon
I
as
haven't
you
said
said
anything.
that's the new sound, it's
No,
just
as soon
like
as you said new sound, so
you you said house sound. It just said like I
yeah,
could have sworn it was gonna be the in the back.
yeah.
I don't- but see, like when you're not talking, it's like perfect. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, it must be a secret. It's got to be a secret.
All right, it's my turn.
Just move on.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, unfortunately, I'm about to lose a little weight. I'm about to lose a little, about to lose a little weight. So all them chubby fantasies, yeah, they're gonna have to suffice a little bit. I'm trying to be alone. I'm trying to be around and be on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, personally, like I said, I have other stuff going on too. I want to put us on tour. And I also want to go to another part of the world and record an album or an EP at least. Um, we'll choose, where that place is, but that's one of those things. And I want to honestly, shoot, I want to book another 300 shows. I want to do a bigger version of what I've already, been doing. So, and I ain't talking about my girl because my dad said I need to keep my personal life off the internet.
Oh wow.
I'll,
Oh. Oh.
I'll say, boy,
See
you a
pop.
sucker for real. I'll say you a sucker for real. Hey,
What I
Tamika,
tell
shout out
people,
to
they
you.
think I'm
We out here on the grind. We out here trying to get it, Jay. We out here trying to get it.
Hey, I understand. I want y'all to go ahead and tell everybody where can they find the new album and where can they follow you all and get in contact with y'all if they want like a feature or anything like that.
go ahead, Bishop. I don't know who my phone going last.
I
You can go
got
ahead
you.
and take it out for us,
Well,
brother.
you can find the album at blazeandblack.com only. BLAZEANDBLACK.com. Socials, Blaze X Black everywhere. Um, yeah, that's, that's pretty much it.
If you're in Austin this weekend, we're gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't know when this interview coming out, so
It's gonna be out Thursday. It's gonna be out this
oh,
Thursday.
okay, yeah, Austin,
Yeah,
we here
yeah.
this weekend in Dallas. Yeah, yeah. Pull your ass up. 512 Tequila, shout out.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I love Austin. The Sixth Street kind of had me for a loop because I was like, okay, this is just
So
a
you
little.
coming this week? So you coming this weekend? What you
Hey,
got?
if my gas right, if my money right, you gonna see
Okay.
that.
All right. All right,
Because
we go we go pray for this.
the school year coming up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming by and talking with me on the Talk With Me podcast. Y'all be sure to catch the new album, know what I'm saying? And for those that don't know, it's a Houston term, but you can definitely Google it. Now, that don't mean y'all got to say it all willy-nilly because you got to use it in the right context at the right time.
Yeah, right.
And be like, no, I'm saying good morning. Be like,
I
what?
see.
What the heck? What's that? Like, did you just cut me
Yeah.
out? But no, because it's a lot of Houston
No, that
slang
yeah,
that
you
people
right.
use, and I'll be like, did you just cut
Grand
me?
Rising. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. Be like, do them words even go together? Be like, what? But as always, like I said before, thank y'all. And I'm just always appreciative of the opportunity to be around y'all, to absorb y'all knowledge and everything. Cause hey, I learn everything from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ah, there you go.
There you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
There we go. Ding, 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 ding,
yeah.
ding. Thank you for having us. We
Nah,
really
we
appreciate
appreciate
the
you. Yeah.
opportunity. Yeah.
And as always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Talk With Me Podcast YouTube channel. And like they say, you can always follow Blaze and Black. The link will be in the bio, in the caption below. So thank y'all. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Outside in the building.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Jay Renee. You know I've got something to say. Bringing you new episodes and new guests on your Talk With Me podcast exclusively on YouTube. Like, share, and of course subscribe. And follow us on IG too. All right, y'all. Bye.